Okay, good evening and welcome to this session of Southern Times on Eve Afrique News. My name is Blessing Bliss Chukuma, and I'll be your host today alongside my colleague Mr. Tonte Ibigialabo. I am very excited because we'll be delving into politics as it concerns Rivers State, her indigenes, her development, and Nigeria at large. Our guest today is Honorable Okeipiriye Tom George, a seasoned politician from Asari Toru local government area of Rivers State. Before we go into the big topics, sir, can you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you very much for having me here. My name is Okeipiriye Tom George from Asari Toru, Buguma precisely.
Okay, so how has your week been so far?
Fine. Very, very fine.
Okay, so if you weren't doing what you do right now, what else would you be doing?
After politics?
If you're not doing politics, what else would you do?
I'm a businessman.
Okay.
I'm a businessman. I run my own firm of business.
Okay.
So I don't really depend on everybody
Okay.
or any principal. I run my own business just to meet up my upkeep.
Okay, so let's dive in. I want to start at the very beginning. How did you journey into politics?
Wow, that's a very good question. I think politics, some persons see politics as just they left politics for only the politicians. But to me, politics is meant for all of us. It's a game wherever all of us are going to be to just make sure that you have your own perspective. My own perspective of being into politics is just to change the narrative of what is happening negatively in the political space. So that's why I summoned the courage to key into politics.
Okay, so as a member of the All Progressive Party, with lots of factions here in Rivers State, how are you navigating it, especially as a stakeholder?
When you mean a lot of faction
Mm.
in the political space generally, or a particular party?
In the APC?
APC, my home party.
Yes, sir.
There is no division in APC Rivers State chapter. Why do I say so? There is no division in APC.
Okay.
APC has only one state party chairman.
Okay.
Right as I speak with you today.
Okay.
And when he asks who is the state party chairman, it's none other person than High Chief Emeka BK. As I speak with you today, he remains the chairman of the All Progressive Congress Rivers State chapter.
Okay, so you have been described as a Democrat, as a philanthropist, a leader in Rivers State. What motivates your political journey? How does it shape your view today?
Unlike when you asked me the first question, I told you about me being into politics is to change things. Is to make sure that God has his own way if I be on that position, my mind of relating to the people, to reach out to the people. You know, I was born and brought up in the village community. I'm from George's compound, precisely, you understand? So I know what happened, what's going on, what the people need. So growing up, I think I know what the people need. So if God gives me the opportunity to represent them at that level, I will meet up their demand. Is to solve some societal problem down to our primary constituency. That was my main aim of being into politics.
Okay, so having contested for the State House of Assembly in 2023, what lessons did you take from your experience about Rivers politics?
My experience about 2023 election, I think that's why people are asking me after all my experience, why do I still pushing further in politics? My experience in politics is all about character and integrity. What I saw, I will not mention to say that betrayal in life about politics, I've come to understand that I've experienced in '99. When you talk about everything about politics, people are talking about betrayal. I didn't see it's betrayal. It's part of life. It's an experience. You know, life is a journey. Whenever I wake up from sleep, that's when your life, a story in life begins. So it's a good experience, a good outing for me to know how to relate with persons in different angles, irrespective of whatever you believe on. I believe it's an experience for me to at least give me more courage that if I'm going in, I know where who and how persons to communicate with. You understand? That's the good experience. I've experienced 99 characters, different angles. So it's a good one to motivate me to push further. And that's why I still remain where I am.
Okay. So, sir, the River State politics, we've experienced different issues, and we've seen political crisis that has turned our state to an emergency state, and we are coming back to a democratic setting again. You can remember the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared a state of emergency in River State and appointing the sole administrator over the state in person of Vice Admiral Abbas. Do you think the appointment of Abbas as the sole administrator over River State has brought the needed peace, the political crisis in the state? Do you think the appointment brought the needed peace we are thinking about, or the president has envisaged?
By our profession, you understand that there was a political crisis that makes the president to declare state of emergency, right?
Yeah.
To my own view on all about the scenario that happened that makes the president to pronounce state of emergency in River State. It's all about regional fights. Now, to my own theories of understanding, making my analysis about what happened. That's why I said to my own theories of understanding, applying the realist theories and the idealist story. And now to find out in conclusion that is what? A regional politics. Why do I say regional politics? He brought in the Abbas to become a governor, the administrator of River State for 6 months.
Yeah.
Now, why do I say it's a regional politics that they were playing? Economical and political. It's regional.
Okay.
Now, take a look at the South-South and the Southwest, right? Now, if you compare the Southwest, we have the Lagos State, right? Now, taking a look at the South-South, we have the River State competing economically, right?
Okay.
And at a point, you observe that if give the space a good governance, just like what we have from 2007, when Amechi was then a governor, the development that thrived that period, you can see that we are almost at the same range of Lagos State. Now, when I say regional fights, the Southwest, which the then now president is from the Southwest.
Yeah.
He was born and brought up in Osun State, right?
Yes.
Now, Southwest, once a governor of Lagos State, the Ekiti State is there, Ogun State. Now, that was the Southwest. Imagine now today, from Lagos State, Ogun State, Osun State, you see the fast, rapid development they are having. You bring down River State economically for the 6 months. What do we achieve? What do we achieve? We are rivers. Let's tell ourselves the truth. This is not about political. That's why I said this is regional war. What do we achieve on the 6 months? These 6 months that we just experienced about state of emergency in River State. Nothing to take home about. No one bag of cement was mixed to fill in any pothole. And River State, we are clapping. Maybe because those persons being happy today is on their favor. But I will not be on that shoe to support that kind of favor.
So, sir, the president said there were crises, and before the declaration, we heard of a bomb blast or a pipeline blast. And that same night the declaration was made, the mandate they gave the administrator was to make peace within that 6 months. So do you think we've achieved that peace, River State, as a people?
The president then declared state of emergency reason because there was a bomb blast. Now, when we think about, we are being guided by law, right?
Yes, yes.
The 99 Constitution has amended, just like the president cited, I think, Section 305 that backed him to declare state of emergency in River State, citing what he just said about a bomb blast. Do you understand? Section 305 does not warrant the president to declare state of emergency to suspend the governor. It doesn't have that right. Declaring state of emergency, what's the reason? Do we have stay at home as at that period? Is market not flowing? Are we not going out for our daily businesses? So what warrant are we fighting? Is there problem in the state? Just in between father and son having issue. The same bomb blast we are talking about, pipeline vandalization you are talking about, the same people managing the facility came to say no. Do you understand? Yet you go further by declare. That's why I said this is a pure regional fight economically to bring down River State so that those other southwest states will at least they will be higher in terms of economic. Which businessman that want to come and invest in River State with all these things? They channel all their energy down to those southwest. Why are we not fitting the path?
Yes, the president, still on the presidential declaration, the president announced that there were no government in River State because the assembly, the government, they were just on their own, and
because of the tension.
Because of the tension, political tension in the state, and one of its reasons is to bring the bars to stabilize all of these things. So I think that as Abbas really done what the president ordered him to do to stabilize the political tension between the assembly and the government, the governor.
Ordinarily, all these questions, I'm just responding because it concerns me as a Rivers indigene. You understand?
Yes.
So bringing in Abbas as a sole administrator within these 6 months, that's why I said in between the issue of father and son and children, not even the interest of the River State. Do you understand? So I will not come to say I am happy that there was problem. They brought in a bus to come and settle the problem between who and who. Problem between who and who? Father and son having issues. Is that one the interest of the River State? No. They are not there to be represented by only one person. They are there for the interest of the River State. For crying out loud. It's none of our business. Though I understand that after people were saying after politics is governance. No, it's not governance. To me, after politics is interest. You understand? So that's why I don't want to. It's all about their family matter. But I'm talking about this matter because I'm a river son.
Okay, sir. So what impact do you think the emergency rule had on ordinary riverine people, ordinary rivers people? And how do you think it's impacted governance in the state?
The state of emergency does not impact any governance in River State. Neither is drain our resources. It doesn't. Does Zibas will come and give us account of these 6 months? No. Although, are we going to ask the president to come and give us account of these 6 months? No. So what impact? Economically, we are going down. That is what they did. You know, that's why I say it's a regional war. Economically and politically. All what we are saying, this thing we are talking about is the same thing than played in the national politics. International relationship. What are they dragging? All this fight we are saying, what are they dragging? It's all about power. To subdue the next person. That is what is happening here. Ideological manipulation. They use now, the president knows what he's doing. But he cannot do it on his own. You have to use what? Our sons and daughters. To achieve what he's looking for. And that is what he has achieved today. But I believe that at least God will lead us out of all these things.
Okay, sir. So, speaking on all of this and mentioning the presidency, what role do you think the federal government should play in balancing stability in River State and balancing a stable autonomy in the states when this kind of political crisis arise, especially when you look at Sim Fubera, our governor, or the governor of River State and his cabinet member, we see that there is a bit of a divide when it comes to that particular organization. So what do you think the federal government should do to balance stability if they were to, interfere?
Federal government already has interfered about this whole matter.
No, going forward, since the state of emergency had been lifted, going forward, what do you think should be done to ensure stability?
They have done what they are supposed to do by bringing back the governor of River State that has been elected democratically by the people of Rivers State. Though I'm not from his party, I'm a member of the All Progressive Congress, but election has come and gone. We are talking about now is the interest of the Rivers State. How will Rivers State go further? How will Rivers State develop? And that's why we are here to discuss. Since he is back, he needs to do the needful by making sure Rivers State meet up the targets.
Okay, sir. So, from your perspective as a business leader and a CEO, how do you think the political instability in Rivers State has affected investments, business confidence, and economic growth?
The same thing we are saying. We've talked about this matter. Economically, Rivers State is not growing. No investor will see what is happening in Rivers State that will want to use his resources to come and invest in Rivers State with all this they are seeing. No investor. As a businessman, I can't go to a place where there is no stable security, no governance. I can't go and invest on that kind of environment. And similar, Efobara is back.
So, sir, you rightly told us, you contested for the House of Assembly. Now, assuming you are in the House, and now we claim there is peace now between the government, the governor, and the Assembly. If you are to be in the Assembly now, what will be your relationship with the governor in terms of building Rivers State?
Thank you very much. The Assembly members have their primary responsibility to act. The Assembly members are there not to represent a particular person. The Assembly members, they have been elected to represent their primary constituency. You understand? That is why today, my advice to them, whatever, in any which way, they came on board to become an Assembly member. Whosoever that bought form for them, in any way, I think in any way, we have been hearing that one man bought all the funds for the allegedly. Yes. I don't know. But today, none of them have come to dispute that fact that I bought my form by myself. Me sitting down here, I bought my nomination form by myself. We did primary. So I can stand to tell you, it's not an alleged. Let them come and show proof where and how they bought. How much is their form? How much is their nomination form? But in all, I am here to advise them that they are there to represent the people of their constituency. Channel my advice mainly on my 5 assembly members that I think under the Calabar region. They are not there to go and muscle power with the executive governor. They are there to do the needful, to look into the ethic of the Calabar region, the things we need, things that will make sure that will bring development. They are not there to imagine for the past 2 years. No constituency project. What are we saying? Let's just come out and tell the people the truth. They are not there to go and represent whosoever that bought form for them, just like as I told you. They are there to represent the people of their constituency. So they are there to make things possible that will work for that primary constituency they are representing. We are not there to go and represent one particular person that you are protecting the interests of that particular person. What? If I am the governor of Rivers State, they will come and to sit and do all these things in this state where I am born and brought up. Thank God for them to have a governor like Similai Fobara that is following them the way they want to. All of them, we are just in the same family. So thank God for them.
So right now,
we pray that let there be change.
Yes, right now there is peace. And as you have rightly said, for 2 years now, there has not been constituency project in Rivers State. And as well, like you say, you've advised, if you were there, how do you get those things to your people from the governor? Because now there is peace, and it will need the synergy of the governor and the assembly to get these things done. So how would you want to do that, to get those things for your people?
For my people,
Yes.
Just like what we have seen, that the governor Similai Fobara today is, thank God he's back. To the governor also, he's governing us. Am I right? He's our governor. That's everybody. We have rights and freedom to speak when necessary, right? I will go to the governor first, being the executive governor. That whatever, in any which way, is back. He's not back for an individual person. He is back, Your Excellency, the governor of Rivers State, you are back for the people of Rivers State. You are not back to rule an individual person. Any which way you've used to emerge to become a governor of Rivers State, you are there to do the needful, to present and to put Rivers first, to think how you can bring in development down to the state, down to the urban area, cut across your 23 local governments that you are covering. You are not there for one person. You are a man. Act like a man for once. So I will advise you to channel your energy down to the development of Rivers State. And to the assembly members, they are there, just like as I said, to represent their constituency. They are not there to represent whosoever that bought funds for them. They are there to represent the people of their constituency.
Okay, Sam. Being who you are, if you had the opportunity to shape policy right now, what would be your top 3 priorities for Rivers State?
For Rivers people?
You know, for state recovery, for growth, what would be your top 3 priority?
On a nutshell, we can't get it right. First, character. We don't have character. All the people now we are seeing, right? Just like I cited for you that in 2007, 2015, down to now. From 2007, we have a good leadership. Character first. You understand? Character first. To me, I think sometimes people are asking where you are used to, where you are still here. That is character. It's better I build up my character, integrity. And the character move with integrity. You understand? Fine. Power, everybody is looking for opportunity to be at the helm of affairs. But, my dear, take home with what I will tell you today. Your character first. That's what people will know you for. This man, he will not accept this, he will not accept that. Not because of money and power and relevancy today. Tomorrow it will tell on your children that man, his children. Yeah, Papa, now his father was like this now. Do you understand? Me, I am there to protect my character and integrity.
Okay, sir. So, as a philanthropist that you are, you see the grassroots firsthand. You see the grassroots challenges firsthand. How do you think politicians in Rivers State can better bridge the gap between governance and the people's daily need? That's, as indigenes of Rivers State, how do you think politicians can bridge the gap between governance and the daily need of the people of Rivers State?
Fantastic. As a governor, what they have to think of first, industry. How to build up industry. Take for example, if cited from 2013 to 2014, we have the Bugma fish farm, am I right? Then, Right Honorable Rotimi Shibike was the governor of Rivers State in that 2007. Then, the fish farm was functioning. We have enough of all the communities, almost all the communities I'm going across my local government. I'm seeing primary health center. Are we talking about school? But talk about this agri, this farming, this fish farm. How many workers do we have there? But today, as I speak with you, the fish farm is no longer existing. Do you know how many workers working under that ministry? Today, they are jobless. So don't you think that if those things are functioning, industry, infrastructure, we have those things put in place, people will be busy. People will be busy. Great opportunity for people to be going out and be coming in. At the end of the month, they have something to go home with. Go to my constituency, Asari Toru Constituency One. Don't go during the weekend. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, go to the community, go and look at what is happening there. Brother, we don't have representatives. We don't have governors. Nothing is working. So please, I will advise them wherever place they are. Funny enough, myself, I'm not being afraid of anybody. I will say what I want to say. Tomorrow you will not see me to come to your gate, all those kind of things. But I will advise them. let them do the needful by representing the people. There is no governor. We don't have representative. As of today, we have those persons call themselves, they are representing Asari Toru or Kalabari or Rivers Assembly. Now they are representing individuals. But now that they are back, please let them shift their mindset. Have that shift of mindset that you are for the people. You can imagine the organic support that came out because of their, I will not say only the lifting of the governor, only to all of them. Can you see imagine the organic support under this weather, under rain and sun? People are outside there. But my question is, where were these people? These people have this kind of people to mobilize and come out today. Where were they when the unfortunate state of emergency was created in Rivers State? Where were they? They cannot bring out all this crowd to come and stampede all over Rivers State. Let us see where that's why I said, to me, I like following anybody that know that I know that you are doing this on your own. I don't want to involve myself in whosoever that is there will say, oh God say, oh God no say. I'm not involved in all those kind of something. I am there to represent the people. So let him do the needful.
Okay, sir. Following what you just said, how do you think Rivers people can, looking at politics and politicians in Rivers State, following what you just said, how do you think Rivers people can hold their leaders accountable?
Thank you. Rivers people, I think any moment from now, 2007 is not too far. We still have election. We still have election that is coming. Rivers people should not give room for only one man to decide for them. We have the House of Assembly, we have the House of Rep, we have the Senate. Work for those persons that on their own, that have decided that I'm qualified to represent my people. Don't allow people to be imposing people on you anyhow. That is why we find out that is today the problem we are facing is because of all these things. Only one man. From Assembly to Senate, only one man. Only one man. We don't need to accept such again. Rivers State is our state.
Okay, sir. So, what's your take on the APC and PDP side of election? Similar to the PDP and APP conducted just recently. Are we expecting a major come 2027? We want you to answer this question as...
Are we expecting what? A measure?
Yeah.
Come 2027?
Yes, sir.
And that means they just conducted the election. But funny enough, APC, PDP, when you are talking about, I just told you that the chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Rivers State chapter, is who? I Chief Emeka Bike. So I think I not been previewed to know that those persons that have been there under the platform of the APC, they are legitimate chairmen to come and represent their people at the local level. I am telling you because I know, just like I said, we are being binded by the law. So the court has affirmed, and that judgment has not been stepped aside.
So does that mean that the APC have a faction? Because we know of the Tony Okusha also faction of the APC as well too. So by what you're saying, do we have two APC in Rivers State? If we have the I Chief Emeka Bike, definitely a group will follow the Emeka Bike and some will follow Tony Okusha, Chief Tony Okusha. So do we have two factions of the APC?
And we also know that some members of the APC had moved to ADC somehow. Is something like that happening? Are they moving to ADC or it's just APC? Would want you to speak on that extensively, please.
On Tony Okusha and Emeka Bike.
The factions of APC in Rivers State.
Tony Okusha is not a member of APC.
Okay.
So I cannot go and be talking about Tony Okusha when we are talking about party affairs.
Okay.
Tony Okusha has never become a member of the last time I checked. Till today, he is not a member of the All Progressive Congress Rivers State chapter. We have been, that's what I'm telling you, that till today, tomorrow, Emeka Bike remain the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State. Tony Okusha is not a member of the All Progressive Congress. So I don't know any which way, wherever place he is, pronouncing himself as a chairman. That's why I said I pity those who he has maybe conducted. I don't know what he did under the platform of the All Progressives Congress. They become a chairman. Now, take for example, if all is well, we all is well, 23 local government, they gave APC, allegedly, 20 local government, 3 PDP. Why 3 PDP? Why 3 PDP? And funny enough, I think that reminds me, funny enough, those persons that we are mentioning that happen to be the factional APC against the Emeka Beke APC. Meanwhile, those persons, none of them in their circle that are with Tonu Kusha, none of them bring all of them together that is qualified to become the local government chairman. Are you not? It's not funny. Is it not funny?
When you talk about qualification, I don't know if you
to them
down because qualification to become a local government chairman and even a president in Nigeria, you require just your O level. So, are you talking about character aspect of qualification? Are you talking about party qualification? So, what qualification are you talking about for them to become local government chairman?
For you to become a local government chairman, say the O level is too much. And I must tell you, when you go back, you just make your research.
Okay.
School start.
Yes. Okay.
The O level is for you. That's why people get it wrong. Whatever academic you are preparing for yourself, you just to build up yourself. You don't want, all you want in leadership is wisdom. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Them being faction, bringing out their self, that they are faction. Which of them? I will be in my house. Somebody will just run in and say, I am the landlord of your house. And I will say, yes, sir. Which of them from that person, those persons, call all the factional AGA chairmen if they know how they are chairmen of their local government or if they are members of their party. So what are we saying? If they are members of their party, you see people from PDP tomorrow come to APC that they have won primary in APC. Less than 24 hours. And you are clapping. Do you see what we are discussing about character? Today you see me, I wore APC clothes. I told my children I'm going for a party primary. I came back with PDP clothes. I won primary in PDP. And my children will be clapping for me. That you've done well. Kai.
And that's what brings us to the question my colleague asks. Are we expecting a merger 2027? Because
2027.
Now there's a very good romance with the PDP and the APC.
Even the ADC.
And even ADC, there is a romance, even APP. So are we expecting a merger because Rivers State is seen as a PDP state, but with the past local government elections,
it's not seen as people refer to it as a PDP state.
With the last 2 elections we've had now, PDP has never won a majority local government. APP won majority local government last conducted by Governor Similaye Fubara, and now sole administrator conducted another one. APC has almost taken all the local government. So we're expecting a merger, or there's a dynamics now going on with the political system now in Nigeria. What do we expect?
Talking about the local government election I just concluded is the worst Rivers State has experienced. How many persons came out to go and vote? If you say the mergers between the APC and the PDP and what? The ADC are there to rescue Nigeria. Do you understand? I told you that I am here to tell the world that the truth. The fact is that ADC is all heart to go and rescue Nigeria from the hands of the vipers. You understand? ADC is out to rescue us. I make an analysis to you from what is happening in Rivers State. So who else should we just fold our hand and be watching what will happen in 2027? Will be worst. If we allow this set of person to come and lead us or represent us, we'll just pack our load. Maybe we'll go to our neighborhood country, Ghana, to go and stay with them there.
Talking about ADC, you know, now we are talking about parties now. APC, when they came on board, they brought a lot of broom to say they want to sweep all the atrocities, the umbrella, which is the PDP has committed. And today we are seeing a different set of things from what they told us. Do you think the ADC will be different? Because the same characters we see from the APC that has moved to ADC are the same
It's the
persons
same person.
in ADC. So, what's changed? How do they intend to restore or revive or restore Nigeria to its past glory? Because these old persons are the same old persons that have come together again, the Aerophiles and all the rest of them. So, and his friends that have come together in ADC to rescue the Nigeria we were talking about. I don't know the same character we saw in APC and PDP and SDP coming together again. So
is there a change?
What
is really driving
them to
move to the ADC?
To change this country that they're saying they want to change. With the hunger they say they want to remove.
Most time when I discuss politics, I start from the local because I believe that politics is local.
Sure.
So I start from local. If there is no change at that local level, there will be no change at the national level. Now, ADC, when you say character, among them, there are characters. I will give you, for example, Right Honorable Rotimi Shivik is a character person. You understand? If you see him in that ADC, know that he's a character person. You know him personally, he told President Tinubu that I will not support him. Those are characters. On his media rally, we see him telling the world that he personally told what? Tinubu, I will not support him. Because of what? Muslim tickets.
Yeah, but some persons will not still agree that that's enough.
The reason?
Yes.
To me, I'm being convinced of that. It's enough reason.
Sir, when you speak of the ADC, you speak like you have a bit of a romance with them. I don't know if you're getting that from his speech.
Yes.
So I don't know if that is something you'd want to speak on.
About ADC.
ADC, yes.
Oh, ADC, when you ask a question that do with ADC, I'm just giving you an instance.
Okay.
We are the ADC they are thriving to.
Okay.
But right now, as I'm talking to you as what? A member of the All Progressive Congress.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, so come 2027, what are your expectations from politicians, from Nigerians, from leaders, from community members, from the elders in the river states, from Nigerians as a whole, and, looking at the political climate, what are your expectations exactly?
Everything about politics, we need change from this leadership we are experiencing. Do you understand? We need change. From the beginning of our introduction down to where we are now, we can filter out something that we need change. No system is working. You understand? No system is working. So we need change in 2027. How do we get the change? Just like what I've earlier explained to you, we should not allow ourselves to be used any longer, especially the youth. There was a slogan by Lado that said, you build the youth, you build the nation. Am I right?
Yeah.
So there is a need for you and I as youth to do the needful. Those persons today stoning you, giving you 100,000, 1 million because of maybe one issue. Without any issue, your principal cannot look you and give you something. Did you understand? They were keeping you in that level because always you need to what? To demand. But if you have something doing, my brother, you'll be busy. You go out, you come back 4, 5 o'clock. Your family they were waiting for you at home. Daddy, welcome. The next morning, rest your eyes, you go out. Which politician, which leader politically that would you want to be following on a daily basis when you have something doing? So there is a need, even if you want to go into politics, there is a need for you to have something doing. So you are going there to say, this is white. I am there to clarify that this thing, Oga, this thing is white. Why are you telling me that you go and say this thing is black? No, Oga, I will not say I will not brought up like this. No, Oga, yeah, this is white. I will not say this thing is black. So my advice to everybody there, Rivers State particular, down to my constituency, Asari Toru Constituency One. This time around, be wise. Make use of your PVC very well. Whosoever, anybody that you know that is qualified, that is good in character, that has integrity. Not those persons that will enter today with one party uniform, entering to primary, coming back with other party uniform, say they have won election, and you are there clapping for them. Stop that. Let us bring ourselves out from those mess.
So now, emphasis on the character. Now, let's say you have a character that the people likes, and we all know that the two leading parties we have in Nigeria is APC and PDP. Now the upcoming is the ADC, and you don't have the because and Labour Party, okay, because you know that the parties are just the vehicle, and if you're not given the opportunity in any of these parties and you go for a lower party, do you think the people will go for the character or they will go for the party? Because what they emphasize more is the party and not the paper, not the person. We'll take, for instance, Peter Obi. What the drive was, because he has moved from point A to point B, they moved with him to the point B, which is the Labour Party. So if you are not given the opportunity in point A and you're in point B, will the people follow you because of your character to that point, or they will still follow the party that they feel is more popular? Because what we've observed in Nigerian politics is they go for the major political parties than the lower ones. If you're coming out from let's say AA now, which is not known, will they go for you in AA because you have character? Because I'm talking about based on your emphasis on character. Will they go with you on that AA, or they'll
have to follow the political
party that is more popular? That's where the issue lies.
Character. Party is just a platform for you to thrive.
Yes.
So we are not talking about party. Party is just a platform. You that has a character. What you need is just a party. See, if you have the people at your heart, you want to go and represent them. Whatever party, you just need a party as a platform. You understand? What does party do? Is to support. They have the umbrella.
Yes.
You understand? They have the platform. They have a spread. And that is why people are jumping over to that party that is being spread. But I will tell you today that if you have the character, if you are good to represent your people, any particular party, what they know, what they want to understand is don't relent. Keep educating them about that party. So that when they go to the polling unit, to the booth to vote, they will know what to vote.
Okay, sir.
Let it not be that they will be ringing on their ear, the popular party, the popular party. No. Don't just relent. Not because you are today being a candidate of any party, you want to just step aside. And don't contest an election because of negotiation. Those are the things I'm telling you about character.
Okay.
Don't ever do that mistake that you are going into politics to become a candidate to go and negotiate. What for? That's why I said I am with you today. Where I am today. It's all about character. You see people contesting election, struggling over party tickets, being a candidate of a party. At the end of the day, you will not see them on the day of election. Meanwhile, you have gathered and convinced people to vote for you, waiting for you maybe at the polling unit level, or at the ward level, or at the constituency level, or at the state level. Nowhere to be found. Maybe our line is not going one matter out, or they are giving an excuse. They will not see you there. What do you think they will do? Because that's you are contesting. Your family are ready to vote for you. Start from your primary polling unit to make sure that you won in your polling. Am I right? And you are not there. Unknowing to them, you are no longer contesting again. Okay. So those are what we are talking about. Let us have that let us not support before ever whosoever that is coming to you that I want to contest for an election. Ask him that question. Are you contesting this election, or are we giving you a party ticket to go and negotiate? Or to go and cash out? You understand? You are going here to contest an election and hopefully to come out victorious. Not to go and negotiate. From your little beginning, start negotiating till when?
Okay, sir. So, looking at what you've just said, when it comes to choosing our leaders and how the selection process or processes always comes when it comes to River State per se, we hear people say things like, oh, River State is too turbulent when it comes to election and all of that. In your view, exactly, what structural changes do you think are really needed in River State to stabilize and strengthen democratic government in the state?
I'm doing a research about stabilization of voting.
Okay.
Voting and to be counting. You understand? Just like what me I'm experiencing all over this politics is all about. We give them the opportunity to rig us. Note it that I said we give them the opportunity to do what? To note us, to rig us. Count how many policemen do we have serving in Rivers State? How many military men? All the security agencies, count them and confirm you and I, our numbers and them. Are we no more than them? In all the local government, on that election day, are we no more than them? So if on a particular local government, those crowds came out to say, we want to count our result, we want our result to be declared, we hold those security men, kill all of you. It's just a simple strategy. We give them the opportunity, they come with their Asari, win one, we all allow them to scot away with the material. No, you can change things. From the polling unit, the electoral had given you the right to secure your vote. Vote should be declared from the polling unit. Declare it and enter it. And at that polling unit level, don't allow them to go from that polling unit down to the constituency collation center. Let them, all of you should move to the ward collation center. That's how it works. But we don't even allow all those processes to go on. It's your right. Take it to anywhere. It's your right to stand on that polling after voting. Count the ballot papers. Enter the result. Declare it. Move down to what? Ward collation center. Not the constituency. Ward collation center. Collect all the polling units under that ward. Declare it at the ward level. Who won? Take it down to where? Constituency collation center. Not even the LGA collation center. You contesting for an assembly, you are expecting your result to be announced at where? The constituency collation center, not LGA. We just allow them to manipulate us. We are the people that is giving them that opportunity to use us like that. I include myself also because I must vote for myself.
So you know all of this process. Do the electorate know all of this process too? Because that is where the changes will likely start. If they don't know, how would they follow up in all of this process from the various centers you just mentioned?
You also know that during elections, like what we saw during this, recently held local government elections, you see even some of the electorates, voting for, a particular party. I know that we saw videos circulating online where you see somebody that is supposed to monitor how the voting is going, continuously thumbprinting, so relating to what you've just said, do they even know what they are supposed to do, or they are just there to support a particular interest or a particular party?
Like, to the best of my knowledge, just like what I said, if a candidate know what he is doing, the only thing that they will use to overshadow is still them security. But funny enough, the same security they were complaining, we are here seeing in your sister station coming to say their gratuity is not being paid. How can a policeman for how many years, 20-something years, living office is 1-point-something million? Good for them. Because those are the same persons they will still use. They will still use on that day, win one, going to pull in it, protecting them to scot away with all those materials. It's good for them. So that's the process of election. If you want to vote from the polling unit, you too, you will vote.
Sure.
When you vote, don't leave the place. As a pressman, cover everything that is happening. That's how we are going to get it right. Just like what I'm telling you, the population in my local government is more than any number of security they will deploy to that local government. And we all, okay, now, on the 18th of March, was my 2023, was the election in Asari Toru. It was cancelled. This is my first time of outing in politics. I said I've seen 99 in politics, so nothing will be new to me. It was cancelled. We are the only local government out of the 23 local government that our election was cancelled. We came back on Sunday, being 19th of March. Back again. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Back with that next day, go back and do the election. That's how tough it is. Where? What happened? Returning officers, we are not on ground. So we protest. You know you're right. The people there to know they are right. The security knows they are right. Just like what Right Honorable Rotimi Shibike, the former governor of Rivers State, was saying. we are too used to be adapting to every negative system we find ourselves. Kai, let us learn how to resist. What is not good, though. My brother, let's tell ourselves the truth. It's not good.
Okay, so finally, we've discussed, politics as it concerns Rivers State. We've discussed how to better, our political climate here. We see certain updates online about our former president, merging with Dr. P2B. We also see updates of Atiku trying to form, is it a coalition with, him? Is there something you have to say about that?
About who?
Former President Goodluck Jonathan.
Goodluck Jonathan with
Yes.
Atiku.
And
with
P2B.
So would you want him to come back as a president of Nigeria?
If he comes back, is he going to tell well to all of
But
us? Is it something that is welcomed?
He
What are your thoughts?
He has a constitutional right to contest it.
Yeah, of course.
He's still a member of the People's Democratic Party. The last time I think I checked, he has the right. He's going to contest under a platform of the PDP. He has his right to contest. Me have my right to vote for whosoever I want to vote for on that day of the election. Am I right?
Yes.
So the coalition, the ADC, that's the platform, that's the party for the coalition. So I think Goodluck is not a member of ADC.
Yes.
So there is no way he wants to contest under a party that he is not a member of that party. Do you understand? So, but he has the right to contest for being aspiring for president at his second time in office. He has his right. But what we are discussing here, just like what I told you, is about what let there be change. And the holy party, the platform, the bodies that want to bring in that change is where the right honorable Timishibike is today. So in less than no time, let's look at ourselves to look that yes, indeed, really we need a change. But Rivers State today, I think the advice we have for the executive governor of Rivers State and the assembly members is to make sure they work together to bring in development down to the people of Rivers State, have the urban area down to every ward that is.
So if you are to be the governor of Rivers State now, because you keep advising the governor, what areas will you focus more in Rivers State? We have a lot of areas that we feel as media men, we know areas we feel that we can channel our energy. The blue economy is there, our rivers are there to harness, which all the governors have not done.
Like Rivers State is very behind, our blue economy is very behind.
So if you're as a Rivers man that you have, I won't say a Calabar man, as a Rivers man that you have, what area do you think we should channel our energy in Rivers State?
To bring about development. Yes. We saw that even before the state of emergency was declared, a big brand like the Landmark was to come to Port Harcourt.
Yes.
We also saw that they had come to do their checks and all of that, and we were very sure following the press release that we saw they were to start to work.
Yes, at the tourist beach.
At the tourist beach, and then all of a sudden we're no longer hearing anything about that. So what that means that everything happening in Rivers State, one way or the other, is taking us back, is declining our progress. When it comes to the economy, our business climate, and all of that. So I do not know, what do you really think you would do?
You would do differently.
Differently.
If you are to be the governor.
If you're even to advise him now. What do you think, he should really concentrate on, work on?
Governance is all about continuity. Do we agree on that?
Yes, definitely.
Now, but to what we are seeing, we find that our governance is not all about continuity. Because why? They are there to hear from one person. Now, do you remember when our seaport was working?
Yes.
MPA.
Yes.
Then they were offloading fish, cement, and all those things.
Yeah.
You see the level of youth going to that place to hustle. You understand? Now, do you know we have a community called Abonima
Yes.
that is qualified to have seaport.
Yes.
His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Similari Fubara, channel your energy to this our seaport to make sure that it works. Forget about whatever agreement you have with anybody, which I don't know. But remember that you are there for the people of Rivers State. Put Rivers State first. We need development in Rivers State. Tourists give a lot of money.
Definitely. Recently, it was gathered that 7,000 Nigerians went to Zanzibar. That is Tanzania.
You
So it's a
understand?
very nearby community.
Look at river. Now from Isaka, Bakana,
Yes.
all those places, down to Abonima Off, all those places, the governor should channel himself. They are very good tourists. We have to cite tourists for us. He should just concentrate. I know he has a good app. Just like what I'm saying, I'm not a member of his party. But what we are talking about here is what? Governance. Let him channel his energy. How to develop Rivers State economically. How to bring in industry, businessmen that will come and invest in the state. That will help us as Rivers to go and apply for jobs and all. At least, let's have something doing. See, Rivers State is rich.
Yeah, definitely.
Rivers State is rich. Rivers State is rich, but we have those self-centered people around that is leading us since 2015, if I'm not mistaken, till now. This young man, Sim, the governor of Rivers State, came. Imagine the civil servants that we are earning 20-something thousand, 30,000, that we are being forced, even those local government chairmen, then forcing them to come to work. To work on to do what? 20-something thousand you are paying to work every day. What will you, at the end of the month, what's your take home? This our governor give them double promotion. Did you understand?
Yes.
He gave them double promotion. Today they can go home with I think, a reasonable amount of money.
Okay.
Okay, so looking at Rivers State economically, when it comes to employment, because of everything happening in Rivers State, you know, in our line of job, we get to see and hear, like we're privy to certain information when it comes to what people think and how they feel. You see something like, oh, someone in Lagos, you know, is doing a job that somebody in Port Harcourt is doing, an exact same job. But you hear and you see the person in Lagos being paid higher, earning higher. What do you think, you know, is causing that in Rivers State? Is it like there's a decline? What do you think is actually causing that?
The environment matters sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Environment matters. Just like what we are doing. Environment matters. Development matters. There are jobs opportunity there. So if this particular company not offer you what you want, there are other companies looking for you there. Are you seeing Transamadi today? 2007 of Transamadi today, and now is it the same?
No, not at all.
People go to Transamadi, you will see different companies. Everybody is packing out of Rivers State. Those things affect us economically. Those things bring down the growth of Rivers State. Those are the things why we are saying, let there be a peaceful atmosphere so that businessmen will come in. You understand? To invest in this particular state. People will be busy going out. And it should also concentrate on the security aspects.
Yeah,
Very, very important.
Very important.
Very, very important. Without security, we are going nowhere. Security, road network. Road network, very, very important.
Okay, so finally on our questions, you know, politicians seems to be very busy people. Sometimes they go out for political meetings, they come back late in the night. Their children most times sees them in the early morning when they are rushing to school,
Very
rushing out,
spiraling.
and not the rest of them. They just, that is back, that disappeared again. So how do you balance, your business life, political life,
Your work
and
life.
your work life. Sometimes Madam too be angry. My husband never come back to this time, you know. So how do you balance? Because home is very key.
As
Very,
a
very
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 busy
key.
man.
So as a very busy man that you are, how do you balance all of these things so that you give priority to all of them? Importantly, the family. How do you balance it, sir?
No place like home now.
Exactly.
No place like home. Just like when you come here, I was communicating. I'm considering the time factor.
Yes, yes.
The time I used to be with my family will now start to be communicating, being with you for that couple of time. You understand me? Especially when my children are back from school. Without seeing me, they will not have peace of mind. They won't even sleep.
Yeah.
So me too, I'm being that worried about it. Wherever, any place, whatever thing that is engaging me on that period of that 6, 7 o'clock, I need to meet them up at least to put them asleep. Then I can see for any other business activity that can make me out. The first thing in the morning, as I'm going out, mostly they will say they would like to join daddy to drop them. You know, that's the service I give to them. That attention is very, very important to give to them. They are very, very important. They catch them young.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that they will not go astray. So I pay attention to them. Wherever, any place I am with you, when I get a call about my family, your business need to step aside. Family first. We need to step it aside. Just like I'm telling you that we are communicating, I'm always communicating with people to say, let's consider this time.
Yeah.
My movement tomorrow and today, my time of being with my children, very, very important. Your family first. Your family first. If there is no peace in your family, you go nowhere.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, so to wrap it up, we've spoken extensively on a lot of things as it concerns Rivers State and her indigenes. Would want to know, what messages would you like to share with Rivers indigenes, especially the youth, especially our mothers, especially our fathers? You know, when, you know, election comes, since we're, you know, talking about politics, yeah, when election time comes, you see that politicians, they come to present a little bit of things to our parents, you know, to a little bit of entice them or confuse them into doing things that, you know, maybe naturally they wouldn't want to do, maybe because of hardship and all of that. So what's, you know, advice would you want to share to Rivers people, to the riverine people of Rivers State, you know, you being a Rivers riverine Rivers man, about their role in shaping the state's political future? My question is, what would you want to share with Rivers
people about all the whole thing that is happening political and how to get it right?
The final advice.
Your final advice to Rivers people, the riverine Rivers people, the uplanders.
No, Rivers State, because if you say upland now, we're
not trying to divide it. Oh, please.
So Rivers in general.
Rivers in general, you know, governance and all of that. You know, a final word to just wrap it up.
Wow, that's good. My final advice was to encourage my people, the good people of Rivers State. Whenever I want to say something about politics and discussing about I always channel and narrow myself down to my primary constituency, because I believe that politics is all about local. You understand? So my advice to them at this point in time is to make sure whenever there is time and opportunity come for you to elect a leader, think, go back to your bedroom. Don't look at those persons coming to you to be flashing you, I will do this, I will do that, I will do that. Nothing is working. No system is working now as I speak with you. Somebody from Buguma having an emergency. There is no emergency, there is no ambulance. I'm talking about the health fact. There is no ambulance to go and rescue anybody. I don't know if your local government has it. My local government, they don't have it. The general hospital is not even working. How many general hospitals in Rivers State that are working? So that's why I'm saying that my advice, first, to the power at the top, that can change all these things. You are there for the people of Rivers State, to help the people, to provide the primary needs of the people. You are not there to represent one person. Help the people. Somebody that is having health challenge for an emergency from Buguma, from Buguma, you find your way down to Shoba, to Port Harcourt. From Buguma, no place. So the system are not working. Look at the agriculture sector. Just like what we talk about road network. Don't always concentrate on the major roads. Imagine the road you pass down to this place. You need to connect.
Very troubling.
So those are the things that the governor needs to put in place to help Rivers people so that they will not forget him. Imagine the turn up today. What I saw from your social media angle is something else. That's why I asked, where are these people? If the governor have this kind of persons around him, where with the state of emergency flew down to government house to take over power? It's not easy. But in a nutshell, the assembly members, the governor, they should make sure they work in synergy to make sure that there is development. That's what I will advise them. Let them know that they are there for the people. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Okeipiriye Tom George, for joining us today on Southern Times on Eve Afrique News. To our viewers, we say thank you for joining us. From my colleague and I, Mr. Tonte Bigalabo, we're saying thank you to our viewers. Until we meet again next time.
Thank you very much.